Yo, what's good, guys? Don't mind my chart right now. This video isn't really about anything trading related. It's more so about just you. Um, so well, we're on like episode like 4 now because we talked about candlesticks and basic charting stuff. Yeah. Um, and I remember I gotta move. I'm getting distracted. All those yellow lines on my screen. Let's just clear the chart. I remember last time I told you guys to go ahead and fix up your schedule, right? And clean it up, get a routine going, and fix your life a little bit. And hopefully by then, or by now, like, you would have done it, right? It's very important that you do, because this trading stuff isn't easy. It really isn't something you can just kind of you know jump into and just make money off of it. Like, I know in the first couple of videos I was like, being funny and like, charismatic and like joyful and stuff like that. But bro, this stuff, it requires real fucking work. Like, it requires seriousness. It really does. It really does require being a man, if I were to put it. That's what it does require. It requires being a fucking man about shit. It's about taking accountability when you need to, and putting your foot down and doing what you need to do without any fucking excuses. Not even one. And nothing stopping you from making the decisions that you want to make. Let's just say that, like, your goal right now is to make things in your life as simple as possible. It doesn't matter if it's hard, you want to make things simple. Meaning, if I give you the formula on how to, achieve profitability, it has to be simple. It's like, okay, you got to do this, 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 and this, and this in this order. And then make sure there's no distractions on that path, so you're able to do each step proficiently, so you don't have to go back and fix it. Right? But that's where exactly where the problem comes in. People will not take it seriously enough, keep making the same mistake over and over, and never learn from it. I remember telling you guys earlier that you have a wall. You can only break through so many walls so many times before you achieve what you want to achieve. But if you keep repeating the same mistake, you're not breaking the wall, right? And it takes being serious. It takes really looking at your entire fucking life and just deciding, is this where I want my life to go? Because you gotta be realistic about things. Okay. Let's just say you didn't even want to do trading or any type of niche online or SMMA or dropshipping, whatever, bro. Any type of get rich faster than a fucking degree method. Okay. Think about where your life is going to be heading right now if you didn't do any of that. Because all that is entrepreneurship. That's what all that is all entrepreneurship. And it requires going through the exact same things that you need to go through to get profitable on the charts. It's you versus you. It's a battle versus yourself, since you're leading yourself. Okay. You're taking your own accountability. It doesn't matter. You can't avoid it. You can't cheat it. All right. No matter how badly you want to, you just can't. So if you don't want to do that, then your other choice is whatever you're doing before this. Think about where your life is going, right? And then think about what your life could be if you just went through the effort. Bro, I don't know if you can see. Can you see maybe if I move my chair? And turn on my flashlight too. I'll show you guys something. There's some bags back there because I just went shopping, bro. I literally spent like $2,000 fucking clothes and jewelry and stuff and whatever I wanted without checking the price. And guess how I feel about it after? The same, almost the same that I felt before I bought this stuff. I didn't even know I was gonna go and buy stuff today. I just decided I wanted to, but the feeling doesn't matter. It's still the same. So, because I discipline myself, I care. I care about the long term goal. Because if I'm satisfied with this, then I'm gonna slow down, and then I'm cooked. You gotta think about it. That someone else is gonna take your spot. If you aren't working and you're too busy getting high, going to a party, drinking, you got to be okay with knowing that someone else is going to take your spot. So, if you also want the luxury to be able to go and do that, you got to think about like where your life is fucking heading, dude. You can't just hop in, this whole entire space, entrepreneurship space, and say, okay, this is what I really want to do. But then when you go and do it in a shitty way. inefficiently and go against what everyone's telling you to do. If I'm telling you, hey, follow your trading rules, hey, risk this much money, hey, don't trade more than twice a day or once a day, whatever, and you break those rules, someone else that's listening to those rules is just gonna take your spot. You know what I mean? Like while you're busy like smoking weed and on a weekend, instead of like, you know, making all those like sales calls and cold outreaches, someone else is gonna take that client that you tried to cold call and they told you, hey, I'm with someone else. Sorry. You got to think about it like that. Even if it doesn't happen, that's how you have to think about it, because that's how life is, right? If you don't want it that bad, then don't sip into this fucking space, dude, because it's not for you. Because if you're not going in all 100, bro, I just got told like an hour ago, bro, like you can't be talking stoic all the time and doing like it's doing too much, bro. You gotta chill sometimes, bro. I can't fucking chill when I know that my that my dad still works after literally coming out of fucking war when he was a kid. Dude, he literally watched his fucking brothers and cousins get blown up like right in front of him, dude. And he came for nothing. Dude, he came to Canada without even knowing a full sentence in English. And he is a fucking doctor, bro. Like, what? And then my sister, I want my sister going to university in a pink G-Wagon. And I don't want her to have to take the fucking bus and get harassed or groped by some fucking guy. Because that's what matters to me. So no, I can't fucking relax. If you don't want it as bad as me, leave, bro. Just leave. You're not welcome here. We don't want you here. Because you're just going to fall out anyway. But if you want to be here, if you actually want and care to be here, then you'll do everything that it takes. You have to. I'm speaking from experience and speaking from my heart here. It's the most real that I can get with you, man. But at the end of the day, we're not robots. It's something that you learn when you're trading and managing your emotions. We're not robots. We all have to have a deeper purpose. We all have to have a motivation. We have to have something. Right here, behind the cameras, I have pictures of me and my family. Me holding my sister, my dad holding me. That's why I have some pictures behind. Because when I'm on the charts right here in front of me, and if I think I'm about to do some stupid shit that I used to do a million times back then, learning how to trade properly, I look at them and I'm like, is this worth them? What's worth more? You know what I mean? Me making this mistake that I've made a million times, or them. Everyone has to have a purpose. Some people don't have family. That's very unfortunate. But what do you have? You have a dream. You have a dream that was fucking dreamt of, that was thought of when you were a kid. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Right now, if I told you to think which the thing you want most in life, and no, not something materialistic, okay? Not something, cannot be materialistic. It can be a lifestyle. I can't just, but not like a fucking, oh, I want a fucking Porsche GT3 RS. No, bro. What is the one thing that you want in life that unfortunately you need money to get because money runs the world? Or just what is it that you want? Think about it. This is what you're chasing. Okay. You gotta look at this and just think about it. It's like if I do the thing that needs to be done, I'm gonna get one step closer to it. But if I do the thing that isn't that, I'm gonna take a step back. Law of accumulation is a very real thing. All right. As much as you don't think it is, it isn't. It is. It really is. It really is. It truly is. That's how it works for me in like any part of my life, especially like bodybuilding. I had no idea what I was doing in the gym, and I was just throwing the weights and learning and researching. And bro, the next thing you know, like I blew up like this before I could even realize. Tristan Tate was so focused on his craft and didn't care about the result, and was just so in love with the process. Is that he, bro? When I saw this, bro, I was like, what the fuck? He literally had $1,300,000, so 1.3 million in his bank account before he knew he was a millionaire. He was so focused on making money that he didn't know how much money he had. He didn't care. He was just so focused on one thing that was of greater fucking purpose, saving his life and getting himself out of the fucking gutter, out of the dirt, because he was broke with his brother. That's what he was caring about. Getting himself out of that, retiring his mom, and starting a family, and enforcing strong men in this generation. You got to think about these things, man. You really do. It's important, because if you don't, you're gonna get burnt out, bro. If you're just trading, oh, I just want money, or I just want to trade. I want to learn this, bro. Someone's gonna beat you. Someone's gonna take your place, because when you're taking a trade, there's always a loser when you win on the other side. And if you're always losing, it means that the person on the other side is always winning. It means they're doing something right. They're doing something that you're not. And I'm here giving you the sauce on what to do. So do it. So if I tell you, fix your fucking life, go get your journal, go write down. This would be good, by the way, to start journaling, because you're gonna have to journal in trading anyways. So you can journal. I have my own journal here. I don't know where it is, but I got that. Fix your life. I'll give you a little bit of sauce right now. I'll tell you what I do. Um, Use my journal right here. Take a quick little read and tell you how you guys can fix your freaking life. This is so easy. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna write down 2 things that you're grateful for. One mental win, one physical win, one spiritual win. Okay. And then write down good habits and bad habits. Okay. And then you're gonna write down this exact same format every single day. And we're gonna write down your good and bad habits every single day, no matter what. Okay. And you're going to take one bad habit and try to change it every single day. Okay. One bad habit. Do not overextend. Just pick one. Okay. And you're going to keep attacking it, finding out different ways how to stop doing it, countermeasures. You're going to find out defense mechanisms. You're going to find out things that lead up to it, and that's how to stop doing it, and then change it, because energy can be created nor destroyed. It can only be transferred. You have to change that bad habit to a good habit. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you're addicted to vaping, right? You can't just stop vaping, bro. You're gonna burn out. You're gonna crash out. You gotta go buy Zins, right? And then let's just say you keep using Zins. Maybe start substituting coffee, and then the next thing you know, you're not addicted to the Zins anymore. Now you're addicted to coffee, and then now you can reduce how much coffee you're taking by substituting water and feeling more hydrated with electrolytes, and boom, now you don't even need caffeine. You're just electrolyted up, and now you eat healthier because you use electrolytes in your diet more than coffee. And then you get what I'm saying? It's a slow process. It takes time. Don't expect shit to work and happen overnight as much as you want it to. You have to be patient. But the beautiful thing in patience is that you can fall in love with the process, because at the end of the day, it's going to be the most fulfilling thing. The most difficult part of your life is going to be the thing you look back on and say, oh my God, I did that. I was that guy. I talked about this before. That's what you want, okay? And I promise you, it's the most beautiful thing ever. You'll look back and you'll miss it. I promise. So take your time, enjoy the moment that you're in, and change your life. Because if nothing changes, then nothing will change. You can't just say, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. You have to just do it in the moment. It's the only way. You can't just keep saying, I'm going to, I'm going to. You have to just do it. Because if nothing changes, nothing will change. Okay? You have to just do it. No matter how you feel. You won't remember the feeling, but you'll remember the satisfaction, fulfillment you get from doing it. I promise you'll never remember the pain. Never. My battery is low from my mouse. Let me just. Oh, my notification is gone. Oops. I set it in the corner. But yeah. Don't got much else to say. Hopefully this was a good check-in for you guys. And talk to y'all later.